Hi everybody, this is Miss Carol today, and we're going to work on telling time from a regular clock. And I'm going to show you how to tell an hour, a half hour, and 15 minutes, and even when it's not 15 minutes after. Because we're going to learn how to count them. Right now, my little hand is pointing at the 11, and I'm going to move the big hand that it points straight up at the 12. When you read this time, you read 11 o'clock. Whenever the big hand is pointing at the 12 and the other hand is pointing at a number, you read it 9 o'clock. 7 o'clock. It always works that way. 6 o'clock. As the clock goes around, it goes to the hour. 4 o'clock. Oops. Now it's 3 o'clock. Now I'm going to move the hand down to the 6. And this is the half hour. And the reason being, each one of these little marks adds up to a minute. So if by the time you get down to the 6, you've gone 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes. And that's the fast way of counting by 5, because in each one of these there's 5 marks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And so if you count all the way down to the 6, it's 30. So you read this time 3:30. And whenever the big hand is at the 6, it's always 30 minutes or a half hour. So this is 1:30, or it's a half hour past 1. So amazing that there's so many different ways to read this time, isn't it? Sometimes because Miss Carol has dyslexia, she looks not dyslexia. I have astigmatism. I look up and I don't see straight lines always. So I read the clock wrong. But this little hand is pointing at the 11. So that means it's 11:30. Do you see that? It's pointing to the 6, and the 6 is 30 minutes past the 12. So the time is 11:30. Now we're going to go on, and we're going to move our big hand. There we go. And instead of being 11:30, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it's 15 minutes away, but I moved it the wrong way. You got to count this way. All right? So now it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. It's 45 minutes past 11. All right? Now let's move it here. The little hand's pointing to the 11. So that means it's 11 o'clock. But when the big hand's pointing to the 3, you count down 5, 10, 15. And that makes it 11:15, or a quarter after 11. Because 15 minutes is 1/4 of an hour. All right. Let's move it down. Let's do something tricky. Now it's 11. And the big hand is pointing towards the 5. You know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's 11, 25. And then when you move the big hand over here, it's 11:30. Wow. You guys are doing so good paying attention. Thank you.